Once upon a time, there was an old mother pig who had 3 little pigs and not enough food to feed them. So, when they were old enough, she sent them out into the world to seek their fortune. The first little pig was very lazy. He didn't want to work at all, and he built his house out of straw. The second little pig worked a little bit harder, but he was somewhat too lazy too, and he built his house of the sticks. Then they sang and danced and played together. At the late of the day, the third little pig worked hard all day and built his house with bricks. It was a sturdy house, complete with fine fireplace and chimney. It looked like it could withstand the strongest wind.
The next day, a wolf happened to pass by land where the 3 little pigs lived, and he saw the straw house, and he smelled the pig inside. He thought the pig would make a mighty fine meal, and his mouth began to water. So he knocked on the door and said, little pig, let me in, let me in.
But the little pig saw the wolf big pass through the keyhole, so he asked back, No, 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 not by the hair, on my chinny chin chin.
Then the wolf showed his teeth and said, Then I'll hope and I'll poop and I'll bow you how down.
So he hoofed and he poofed and he built the house down. The wolf opened his jaw very wide and bit down as hard as he could, but the first little pig exit and ran away to hide with the second little pig.
The wolf continued down the lane, and he passed by second house made of sticks, and he saw the house, and he smiled the pig inside, and his mouth began to water as he thought about the fine dinner they would make. So he knocked on the door and said, little pig, let me in, let me in.
But the little pig saw the wolf point the ear through the keyhole, so they asked back, No, 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 not by the hair, on my chinny chin chin.
So the wolf showed his teeth and said, Then I'll hope and I'll poop and I'll bow you how down.
So he hoofed and he poofed and he built the house down. The wolf was greedy and he tried to catch both pigs at once, but he was too greedy and got neither. His big jaw crumbled down on nothing but air, and the 2 little pigs scampered away as fast as their little hoof would carry them.
The wolf chased them down the lane, and he almost caught them, but they made it to the brick house and slammed the door closed. Before the wolf could catch them, the 3 little pigs they were very frightened. They knew the wolf wanted to eat them, and that was really true. The wolf hadn't eaten all day, and he had worked up a large appetite chasing the pigs around, and now he could smell all 3 of them inside, and he knew that the 3 little pigs would make a lovely feast.
So the wolf knocked on the door and said, little pig, let me in, let me in.
But the little pig saw the wolf narrow-eyed through the keyhole, so they asked back,
No, 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 not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin.
So the wolf showed his teeth and said, "Then I'll hoop and I'll poop and I'll boil you whole down."
Well, he hoofed and he poofed, he poofed and he hoofed, and he hoofed, and he poofed, but he could not blow the house down. At last, he was so out of breath that he couldn't huff and he couldn't puff anymore. So, he stopped to lace and drew a bit. But this was too much. The wolf danced about with rage and swore he would come down the chimney and eat up the little pigs for his supper. But while he was climbing onto the roof, the little pigs made up a blazing fire and put on a big pot full of water to boil. Then, just as the wolf was coming down the chimney, the little piggy pulled off the lid and plop in fell the wolf into the scalding water. So the little piggy put on the cover again, boiled the wolf up,